Hello friends, welcome to JavaFx GUI tutorial. In this video, we are going to see how to display items in a ChoiceBox control. So whatever you are seeing here, this is the ChoiceBox control, and here you are seeing 9 items in the ChoiceBox control. So these are all the separators. So the list will be presented when you click on this drop down arrow. So in this first video we will see how to display the items. In the next video we will see how to report the selection change event. So there will be a change listener. Change listener can be used on any properties. Here we will track selected item property to tell what is the old value and what is the new value. That means if a user selects item 5 and if a previously selected item is 2, we can report both the items. Alright, now we will concentrate on displaying the items within the ChoiceBox control. JavaFx ChoiceBox Control presents the user with a set of items. User can pick an item from the presented list. When created first, it will not show any item. That means if nothing got selected in the item will be, the choice box will be displayed like this. And if you see here, the choice box doesn't display anything. So it's a combination of text as well as the drop down list. User should make a selection among the list. So once the drop down is pressed, it will present the item. User can select a specific item. Once they select the item, the drop down will get collapsed. So that means to display this item, you have to click on this arrow key and it will present the item. From the presented item you can select an item. Once you make a selection, the drop down will get collapsed. When the choice is closed, so this is the choice here we are saying, when the choice is closed, the selected item will be displayed in the text area or in the text part of the control. So here if you see user selected item 2, this will get closed and the selected item will be displayed in this empty area. We can use the change listener on the selection model. That means first we need to retrieve the selection model, then using the change listener we can report the selection change. Here if you see, we seen this many times. We created a flow pan, then we retrieved the children. After that we set up our flow pan to the scene. Then here we are creating a choice box. So for the choice box we are forming the collection. Here we make use of FXCollection observable array list. So it's a static method, and to this static method we present a comma separated list. So it's a variable argument function. You can pass a n number of argument, and if you see 1 2 3 3 plus 3 6 plus 3 9. So we are adding a 9 string item and 2 separators. So totally there are 11 items in this data collection. So observable array list forms the collection and returns observable list, and we are storing that in the data, in the reference data. After that, using the set items, so that's the method we are calling on the choice box, and we pass this data here. This way we are setting the items to the choice box. Finally, we make a call to tooltip. Here we are making a tooltip instance JavaFX ChoiceBox and adding that to the ChoiceBox. So for the ChoiceBox, we make call to set tooltip. So there will be a separate video on a tooltip, and there we will see how to create a tooltip with multiple line as well as icons. So after setting up the choice box, we are adding it to the flow pan control using the add method. So here we are setting the title and showing the scene on the stage. Now let's go to the demo. So we will close our previous example. Here I am making a copy. So we are naming this example as ChoiceBox. So here we set up the flow pan, and we are setting it as a root node for the scene. So next time onwards, I will leave this import as it is, so that we no need to import for known item repeatedly. So if you see, as already explained in the slide, here we are creating the choice box from JavaFX scene control package. Then FXCollection is from JavaFX collection, FXCollection, and we are calling observable array list and pass the items as a comma separated list, and this separator is from JavaFX scene control separator. Next we are adding tooltip for our choice box. Tooltip is from JavaFX scene control tooltip. And we are setting the title and showing the primary stage. And here observable list, if you see here, so E items, that means you can pass variable number of arguments, and this will collect all the argument and add it as a list and returns observable list to us. Now we will build the project, then we will run our example. So if you see, by default the choice box is presented and there is none of the item selected at this moment. Once I click this down arrow, and you can also see the tooltip JavaFX choice box, that's the tooltip we set here, and this tooltip will be displayed when I place the cursor and rest it there for a few seconds. Now I'm clicking the drop down arrow. Here you can see there are 9 text item and 2 separators, and the separator appears between item 3 and item 4. Here you can see the order, and in the same order the items are added in the list. Now let me make a selection. So item 4 I am selecting, and once I click, the drop down collapses and selected item will be displayed here. Now if I click the drop down again, you will see the selected item is displayed here, and you will also see a tick mark. Now I am selecting item number 7, and you can see item 7 is displayed, and once I click the drop down, you can see there is a tick mark before the item 7. That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.